What's up, movie lovers? Back with another video. I got some more DVD and Blu-ray pickups this last week, so let's just get right into them. I actually just got back from the thrift store, which is my favorite place to go. They are a little pricey. Most of their DVDs are $2.99 to $3.49, which is like twice as much as they should be. However, they've got a giant selection, and they're always getting new stuff. And every week on different random days that they do not announce, they run 50% off on certain colored stickers. Like on all the yellow stickered stuff is 50% off this week on Wednesday or something. However, today it was the yellow sticker, and I did not have any yellow stickers, so I had to pay full price for everything. And I spent a total of $24 exactly for a total of 7 items. First one, right off the bat here, Savage Hunt. And this is by Shout Studios, which is one of the beloved boutique labels, which I didn't even realize till I got home because I really don't care about that type of thing. However, though, that's just an added bonus. And it's got the slipcover. But I don't even know what this is about. I don't know if it's any good. I don't know one thing about this movie whatsoever. I just know it has a bear on the front, and it says, "If you push nature, it will push back." And that's all I need. I love my nature movies, especially ones with wildlife. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. Looks like it's pretty recent too. I think this came out in like 2025. So it's a newer movie. But yeah, I love my nature movies. I picked that one up called The Bear a few weeks ago, which was a pretty old movie. I think it was from like the early 90s. And I actually watched it because I'd never seen it before. Yes, the quality was terrible. It was full screen. But man, that was a good movie. And I have no idea how they trained that bear to do some of the stuff it did. Unbelievable. I mean, that bear is better than half the child actors I've seen. And it's definitely better than Heather Langenkamp. But yeah, so I'm excited to watch this Savage Hunt. Cool. Moving on. And I've got a few sports movies here. I don't know. They just had a bunch of good sports movies today, so I picked them up. Starting off with Bull Durham with Kevin Costner and Susan Sarandon. I have not seen this for a long time, and I think I've only seen it once. I just remember him talking about getting called up to the show. And yeah, he's just like this minor leaguer, and I think he gets a shot in the majors. Don't quote me on that. I haven't seen this in a long time, but I am excited to watch it again. And for like $3, I was like, what the heck? Let's just go ahead and get it. There's something about being in the store, holding the movie, looking at the movie, that makes you want to buy it more than like buying it on Amazon or buying it online and having it shipped to you. Like, I would probably never have ordered this online ever. But when I see it, I get that little dopamine hit and I just want to buy it, which is cool. Yeah, and they have a lot of movies up there. Like I was saying, they had a copy of Iron Eagle, which I've been looking to get. I was trying to get that on Blu-ray, and I don't even think it's like available. It is really hard to find on Blu-ray, if it's even in print or was printed at one point. I don't think it's in print anymore. And even the DVD is kind of hard to find. And they had a copy of the DVD up there, but man, it was trashed. The case was trashed. I looked at the disc. I was like, man, I can get around the case if the disc is good. The disc looked like somebody just rubbed it on the concrete or something. It was all scratched up. So I had to pass on it. Couldn't get it. I almost got What About Bob with Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss, which I was like 50-50 on. However, I looked at the disc and it was pretty good. I mean, it was pretty darn good. It just had 2 little scratches on it. So that was kind of the determining factor. And I went ahead and I put it back. And then as far as the Blu-rays, they really didn't have anything new as far as Blu-rays. Well, nothing that I was interested in, except for the movie 2012. And I love my disaster movies, so I was going to pick it up. However, when I looked at the disc, it's like somebody had put some kind of extra sticker on the disc. I have never seen anything like this. It like went around the center part. It was like an extra sticker, and it said like, this disc is protected. It looked weird. So I went ahead and I passed on it. It wasn't mint condition. I didn't like that little extra sticker on there. So Like I said, 2012, it's not that important. I just thought it would be cool to watch it on Blu-ray. Moving on to the next sports movie that I picked up today. Hoosiers with Gene Hackman, about the basketball team. Again, I have not seen this in probably 30 years or so. I remember seeing this when it came out. It was a good movie. Solid. Excellent. I just haven't seen it in so long. I figured for $3, what the heck, let's go ahead and pick it up. And like I said, all these discs that I got today, untouched, mint condition, not even a grease mark on them, which is pretty much why I got them. Like I said, if the disc is scratched up or all munged up with fingerprints, unless it's something I really want and I think I can clean, I pass. But yeah, Hoosiers. That's going to be a good one to watch again. I mean, this is not a bad movie at all. It's got Dennis Hopper in it as well. Yeah, so looking forward to rewatching that. And then the last movie here I got that's sports related is Vision Quest with Matthew Modine. I couldn't believe I found this. He's the wrestler. It's got that awesome song Lunatic Fringe. Lunatic Fringe. Yeah, that's a good song. I totally didn't do it justice right there with my little rendition. But man, this is a good movie. This is for wrestlers, I was never a wrestler in high school. I was on the swim team instead. But for wrestlers, this is like their Rocky. This is their go-to movie for inspiration to get them pumped up. But yeah, I love it. I think it's a great movie, and I couldn't believe they had it up there. And again, the case is in excellent condition. The disc is perfect. Really happy to have picked this one up. And I'm just going to say, I've got all of these movies burned. I've got a burned copy of all of these. It's just I wanted to, own them. Actually own the real DVD. And I don't mind buying the DVD of older movies. It just kind of has that nostalgic look to it. It's not all crystal clear. I mean, Blu-ray is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Blu-ray is awesome. But if I can get the movie for $2 to $3 on DVD, I'm going to get it. Because for me, it's just all about watching the movie to me. I mean, I'm not one of these quality snobs that has to have, the best picture and everything like that. I mean, once you start watching the movie, that kind of all goes out the window if you're into the movie. So I don't really care. I love DVDs. I love Blu-rays too. Blu-rays are awesome. It's just, a lot of these to get on Blu-ray would cost a heck of a lot more. So to pick them up on DVD, I'll do it. And I think DVDs are going to become collectible one of these days. Just like how records, I mean, back in the day, you could go to pawn shops and thrift stores and Goodwill stores and get records for like 25 cents, 50 cents. Now they're selling for like $10, $20, $30, $40. Yeah, I went to this flea market thing the other day and they had a Black Sabbath record sitting there. It was like $40. I'm like, for this beat up piece of shit? Like, damn, who? I don't get the whole record thing. I don't know who would want to like listen to like 4 songs, then you have to flip the record over. Sounds like a big pain in the butt. Plus, you can't listen to them in your car or anything like that. But anyways, I'm just saying though, records are now collectible. I think one day DVDs are going to be collectible too. Here's the next one on the list. Gremlins, the 2 movie collection with the slipcover. I thought this was a pretty cool little pickup right here. Yeah, definitely. I had to do a little work on this slipcover with a black magic marker to clean it up, but it looks pretty good now. Looks real good. Again, these aren't the best movies, especially the second one. The second one is crazy, but the first one is a classic. I remember seeing the first one in the theater, and it scared the bejesus out of me. I was like terrified. I was a pretty young kid. It's not like I was like a junior in high school or something. I was pretty young when I saw this, and it was kind of scary. So excited to have this. I think it looks cool. I'm loving that slipcover. So yeah, Gremlins, the 2 film collection. Awesome. Okay, another one here. And again, I would never order this online, but seeing it at the store, being able to grab it, hold it, touch it, look at it, and it was also unopened. But this is going to be Jean-Claude Van Damme in Sudden Death. This is the one where it takes place at the hockey arena. I don't even know if I've seen this but maybe once before, a long, long time ago. I love Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, especially his earlier ones. So for $3 to get this unopened, I was like, heck yeah, dude, let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah, I'm pumped up to watch that as well. Yeah, unlike a lot of these collectors, I actually watch all my movies. Like, I'm getting quite a backlog of stuff I need to watch, but I mean, I go through and I watch them. It's like, if I'm not going to watch them, what's the point of buying them? Yeah, it's cool to collect them and everything like that, but I'm all about actually enjoying the movie. Cool, here's the next one. I actually got this one late last week on a different run to the thrift store, but it's same thrift store. Mr. Mom, Michael Keaton. And this, again, is an unopened copy. Totally mint condition under there. And this is kind of a historical movie because when VHS first came out and you were able to rent VHS, this was one of the very first movies that was offered. One of the very, very first ones. I remember watching this at my friend's house, and it was pretty funny. So yeah, I mean, that's a classic right there. Mr. Mom with Michael Keaton and Terry Garr, who I think has passed away. Rest in peace, Terry Garr. And the next one here, I actually picked this one up today. Another 2-movie collection. Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men. Anything with old man Walter Matthau is hilarious. Dude, he cracks me up. I just watched Dennis the Menace a couple days ago, and I forgot how good he was in that. I mean, he plays the best Mr. Wilson. It's you can just feel his frustration, but at the same time, he's like a super nice guy. You know, he's Mr. Wilson. But yeah, this is good. This is a good movie. But actually, both of these are good. Oh crap! I just saw where these are full screen. That just kind of killed my excitement a little bit. Full screen. Why would you even release anything in full screen? So stupid. I hate full screen. But anyways, though, I got the 2-movie collection. So I blew $3. Big deal. All right, and this is the last DVD that I got, and I actually picked this one up last week. I'd seen this earlier, and I passed on it, and then I was like looking up the movie on Amazon, and I saw how much the DVD was selling for, and I was like, I probably should have picked that up. I think it's like $17 new to buy. But yeah, this is the old school 310 to Yuma with Glenn Ford and Van Heflin. And I actually watched this the other day, and it was pretty entertaining. It was more entertaining because I already knew the story from the newer remake, so I kind of knew. But yeah, this story is a lot different. There's not as much going on in this one. Yeah, the Ben Wade character pretty much stays the same in both movies, but the good guy character, totally different. Like in the remake, his kid does not look up to him. His kids do not think he's heroic. They actually think he's kind of a dweeb and a wussy. And that's why in the new one, he's really trying to get Ben Wade to the train to make them proud of him. But in this one, his kids are like already proud of him. They're like, oh, my dad's gonna blast you and stuff. I mean, they're totally proud of their dad in this one, which is kind of different. In this one, he doesn't have anything wrong with his foot. He's a normal guy. The end is not nearly as dramatic as the remake. And there's some other slight differences, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. And I'm going to tell you guys, I mean, I don't want to get too conspiratorial or anything like that, but in the opening scene of this, they have this like shot of the prairie, and you can see the clouds in the sky. And they show this little like wagon train going across, and it's a pretty long take because they're rolling the credits and stuff at the same time. But I mean, it stuck out to me like a sore thumb what was in the sky. Like on half the screen, there was this big thundercloud, and then coming out of the thundercloud was this long cloud. Looked like a persistent contrail coming right out of the cloud. This was made in 1957. Okay, there was nothing natural about this cloud at all. It was obviously made by an airplane, which just has me thinking, man, they've been doing that to us for decades. Decades. It was crazy. I'm like, right there, big as crap, right in the middle of the screen. Just this big white line going right through the sky. Crazy. I'm not going to say the other word, the CT word, because I don't want to get that stupid disclaimer on the video. So we'll just say it was a persistent contrail. So stupid. Anybody that denies that that's going on literally needs to pull their head out of their ass. I mean, really? You don't think that they would do something like that? And they only voted to do it in Europe. They voted to block out their own sunshine over there. But yeah, they would never do that here in America. Yeah, no. Nope. But I don't want to get off talking about movies. This was pretty good, and I can see why they remade it. Moving on to the Blu-rays. Right here. The new 3:10 to Yuma. This is the remake with Russell Crowe and Christian Bale. And this is one of my all-time favorite Westerns. I would have to say that this is in my top 3, along with Tombstone and Young Guns. This is excellent. I love this movie. I love the characters in it. I love the set designs. I love the way that the characters are dressed up. Everything. I like the... Just, it's so good. This is such a good movie. Yeah, Russell Crowe's a badass in this, playing Ben Wade. Man, he does it good. And even Ben Wade's main right-hand man, he's good too. He's good. He is a nasty little man though. He's pretty ruthless. But yeah, this is great. And the end of this is totally different than the original from 1957. Completely different. I love this movie. I am going to be watching this soon. I had bought this a couple times already from Amazon and sent it back. Had them send me another one, sent it back. It's because for some reason they keep sending me this like wrinkled cover. I mean, honestly, this is the best looking one that they've sent me yet. I'm just gonna deal with it. Maybe one of these days I'll buy some new Blu-ray cases and transfer it over. But yeah, this was only like $7, so it wasn't a big deal. Figure, yeah, we'll just deal with it. Next on the list right here, and I'm excited for this movie. Nightbreed, the director's cut. I had a burned copy of this. However, there was something wrong with my burned copy. I don't know if it just didn't come out right when I made the disc, or if it's got DVD rot. I'm not sure, but it does not play. So I've been itching to see this for quite a while. And I saw that they had this cool Blu-ray of it. I think this is like by, yeah, this is by Scream Factory. So this is another one of those boutique labels that everybody gets all excited about. But yeah, this is a cool movie. I haven't seen this in a long time. I can't wait to rewatch it. Totally awesome. And this has the Blu-ray and the DVD in it. So that's cool. This was a little expensive though. I think this was like 15 or 16 bucks, which is honestly the most I want to pay for a movie. I really don't want to pay more than that. Unless it's something I really like and it's like a collector's edition or something like that. Then I might pay more. But yeah, this is cool. I love that cover art too. That's awesome. The only thing that could have made this better is if it would have come with a slipcover. But it didn't. So I'm just going to have to deal with it. All right, we got 2 left. Another Blu-ray, Silent Running. I think this came out in the 70s. And I've been wanting to see this one for a long time too. I've never seen this before. This was a blind purchase. Never seen it. But I really love science fiction / space movies and stuff like that. And oftentimes I would Google, like what's a good science fiction space movie to watch. And it would always pull this one up. And I did not have this in my burned collection. And I'd never seen it before. So it's just one I always wanted to grab. And it was pretty cheap too. I think this was like $7 or $8 on Blu-ray. So I went ahead and I got it. So I'm excited to watch that as well. Totally cool. And that's a good copy too. Nice case. Everything is looking crispy. Pretty cool. Last movie. Another blind purchase. A movie that I have never seen before. Clint Eastwood in The Eiger Sanction. I thought it was The Eiger Station for the longest time, but it's The Eiger Sanction. Maybe that's another Mandela effect. Either that or I just can't read. It's probably just me not being able to read. I don't think the Mandela effect is a real thing. But I had to get this just because of the cover. Look at the cover art. Dude, that looks bad. You guys know how I love my adventure movies that are set in nature, especially in the mountains. So right there, I mean, cover art, boom. Check out those badass crampons he's wearing. Yeah, he is getting ready to go up the side of some mountains in the snow with those bad boys. Yeah, this looks totally cool. I have no idea what it's about. Don't really care. It's got Clint Eastwood, and he's on the side of a mountain. What else could you want? Clint Eastwood is an American icon, okay? It's almost impossible for this guy to make a bad movie. So yeah, I am pumped to watch this. And again, this was kind of cheap. I think this was like $7 or $8. So I went ahead and snatched it up. Awesome. But that is going to do it, guys. That's my DVD haul for the final week in May 2026. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, y'all, peace.